Inquisitor, the 30 defense, combat only, ultimate Ironman. With the full Inquisitor's armor set in his possession, a new main goal is at hand. Acquire the Inquisitor's mace and complete various sub-goals along the way. His journey continues today. Last time on Inquisitor, we were blessed with yet another Inquisitor's armor piece. I see. We clogged. Yo, I got the baguette! We went fast. Yeah! We rolled the mega rare table for the first time. A gilded spear! And we once again hit the armor drop table. Oh, no. Oh, and we got 1400 KC. January 8th. 2025. Jagex kicked off this year with a huge update to run energy. Naturally, this impacted 807s on a much higher level compared to other accounts, seeing as we have 1 agility. So at a glance, considerably improved energy regeneration at lower agility levels while leaving it unchanged at level 99. I believe the energy regen is twice as good now, which I'm gonna be honest, it's awesome. And energy drains more slowly in all scenarios at every weight and agility level. This becomes more significant as agility level and weight increases. I think overall this was a fantastic change, and I really like how weight matters now when you're running. On a completely unrelated and unbiased note, did you know that Inquisitor's armor weighs the exact same as Torva armor? Hey, if there's any J-mods watching this video, then boy do I ever have a game jam idea for you. Here's a little present from me to you. So I'm not gonna dive into the nitty-gritty of the update. If you want to do that, you can look it up yourself. Regarding my uses in particular, I find that when I'm running through the wilderness for clues, that my run energy lasts a lot longer than it once did. And while on Slayer tasks, I can pretty much run back to every task now, not have to toggle my run off. I would have to before. And after killing the first wave of monsters, I pretty much have my run energy back. Though preliminary testing for my run to Fasani shows it hasn't improved by too much. I can run a little bit longer now before I run out of run energy, but I still have to manage my run on the way to Fasani. But at least now I can run until my run energy is depleted, and the rest of the walk there will allow my run energy to recharge enough for the kill. Without further ado, to the progress. I am dropping the Kraken tentacle off of the account once again. I need the bag space. I have an alchemical hydro task, and I wanted to try it for some money. And since I haven't been able to use my Dragon Hunter crossbow yet. Yeah, that was garbage. Undo that last clip. Here it is, superior 555 for nothing. An elite? That is a drop of an elite clue, holy moly. We can get to the fishing platform, but we can't get any of those items. Enjoy your color of red. Today is the day, January 15th, Raging Echoes rewards are available. And technically, I guess I could have done this sooner since the rewards that I want are actually from the prior league. I think the death animation from Leagues 4 looks better than the one from Leagues 5, so I'm going to get that one instead. Wait, did I not? Could have sworn I got 5k points, did I not? Yeah, I have 5,000 points. Ah, there we go. I got the rest of my league points now. I was gonna say, my league points looked off. Anyways, so I want the alchemy from Leagues 4. Confirm. We will read that, and we will now alch in fire. Yeah, the Leagues 4 death scroll is so much cooler. So now we will die in a blaze of fire. For the first time, we high alchemize with fire. That looks sick. There it is, it works. We incinerate 2,500 thermonuclear smoke devil killed. 13,300 jar of dirt. He's insane. Jar of dirt? What is that? Another one? Okay. The task skip complete. Hopefully we get back-to-back Krakens. Last task got us 40 doses, which is fantastic. Do you see what I'm talking about now? How I get so many more Sanfew serums from Kraken as opposed to Thermi? The past 3 Thermi tasks, I've had 1 Sanfew drop 8 doses for 3 Thermi tasks. Oh, Thermi, you gotta give me more Sanfews, please. 565. Ooh, Arania Boots number 3. 5,014 Araxites. Kraken task completed. 32 total Sanfew serum doses added to the collection for a total of 101. That's 93 plus the 8 doses in my inventory. Elite clue completable. We're up to 4 now. Super cool. Another elite clue. Yes, let it be completable. That is not completable! Though if I was in normal combat only, that would be completable. I was in a straight lounge position. My apologies. I'm now closer to the microphone. Yeah, see, we can get there, but we can't wear the rune kite shield. Unlucky chief. I'm gonna mark it as yellow. There we go, yellow. Because it's technically a step that would be possible if I were to train my defense level. So I feel it's been a minute since I've given an inventory slash bag update, so this is how we're going to do it. So I now keep Araxite Venom Sacs for death piling in the Ferox Enclave during Slayer tasks. I feel that's fairly self-explanatory. I of course grab the Gommel's Hilt out here, go to the Rock Thrower Trolls to get my HP lowered, respawn, teleport, and then kill myself with the Araxite Venom Sacs. The Piscarilius Teleport Scrolls are for getting to Kraken much faster, and I will continue to do Slayer until these are out of my inventory. I feel like every other item sort of speaks for itself. The Mage Cape is, of course, for swapping spellbooks. Inside of the bag, I don't really have much to explain here. Just potion stacks, the extra Nightmare Staff for future orbs, the Ursine Chain Mace for Phosani and Nightmare, my ranging gear needed for chambers, Dragon Pickaxe, Chambers, Dragon Warhammer, bossing, raiding, etc, etc. Abyssal Dagger is going to be for Colosseum in the future. This is not a confirmation that I will be doing Colosseum during this series, and the Avarice is for if I ever return to the wilderness in the future. Now, I keep an Abyssal Whip on me to do Theater of Blood, but I've decided I'm going to be dropping the Abyssal Whip off of the account as I'm going to dedicate myself to getting the Inquisitor's Mace. Through DPS calculations that I've done, full Inquisitors plus the Mace is better than the Abyssal Whip all throughout the Theater of Blood, even at Verzik P2 and P3, where Slash is the better style to use. So this also means that I'm locking myself out of Theater of Blood, essentially, until I return with the Inquisitor's Mace. Now, of course, if I happen to grab another Abyssal Whip from a Slayer task, then I might be able to run a few Theater of Blood, but ultimately, I think I'm going to try to keep whips off of my account from this point forward. And yeah, that's the bag update. Bye-bye whip. Superior number 570 gives us nothing. A Rune Kite Shield G. Well, that is a brand new collection log. 467 logs in the log have been logged. Elite incompletable! Nay, it's not possible. You are now red. There it is, another Kraken task completed with a lovely 12 Samphu Serum 4 doses. The stack is growing once again. And I sure hope I've shown proof of this, because thermonuclear smoke devil tasks do not hold a candle to these Kraken tasks. Granted, Samphu serums are slightly rarer at Thermi, but still, you're going from a 1 in 32 at Kraken here to a 1 in 35 at Thermi. So I really feel like they're a lot rarer than 1 in 35. That's all I gotta say. 4-stepper for a Zamorakian Alked skirt and a new collection log. Hey, 119 attack. That's a really high level. 94.4 million experience. God, I don't know how that's gonna sound in editing, but hey, that is a Dust Battle Staff. We love the Battle Staff. Oh, yeah, remember, they updated it recently. Now I can do this while attacking things. Anyways, we go to the Clog of Other, and we go down to Slayer. We have 8 Dust Battle Staves and 7 Mist Battle Staves. That is appalling. I am very sad. Log, we scroll down, that is 574 superior creatures for Dust Battle Staff number 8. 575 is absolutely nothing. Whoa, 95 million attack experience. I don't know what that was, to be honest. That's cool. 5 million more experience till we're halfway. Oh, and that's 30 million Slayer experience. I was in the video editor, so I didn't even notice. Last kill to task. Elite clue, is it gonna be completable? It is, very cool. It seems I haven't had this one since I have been tagging the clue scrolls. That's cool, we have 5 elite clues now, which is very cool. 2 more, and we get another elite casket. And my friends, with this log out, after a swift re-gearing at Kraken, we hop over to the Kraken tab, hit the refresh button, And we are now rank 2 at the Kraken boss. On our way up. There it is, the big Kraken task completed. We gained many Sanfews this task, 12 4-dose potions, and we actually got another drop during the first inventory, so that's 14 total, which is a lot. And if we just take a peek in the looting bag, we're over 200 again, which is very cool. However, the goal is not quite to go back to Fasani just yet, because there's a new boss releasing in 2 days. The Giants bosses are releasing, and I'm fairly sure, and of course I expected this in the past with the Nox Halberd, let's hope this isn't the same. I'm expecting that 807s will get access to the new prayers, which are an upgrade to Eagle Eye and Mystic Might. Hold up. Huh. We have no space left to add new goals. Guess this hasn't really become an issue until more recently. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll just erase this and drag these over here and... there we go. Enough space now to add the new goals. Let's hope we can access them. I'm going to write off the staff, and I don't think it's of any help to me anyways, as you have to assemble said staff, and they're probably gonna throw a requirement on that, because that seems to be what Jagex is just doing nowadays. But yes, if I get a Fire Giants task, I suspect we're going to be able to use that for Slayer XP at that specific giant boss. So if I get one of those, I'll keep it. Bissell Demons. Sick. Elite clue, is it completable? It appears to be, which is very cool. That is number 6. All right, I guess I got my whip back just in case if I need a slash weapon for tomorrow's giant update. If I don't need it, drop it again tomorrow. 14,000 Kraken kill count has been achieved. Very cool indeed. I just have to say, I really do love these Kraken tasks. Hell yeah. Release day, baby. We dropped the Abyssal Whip, and the Giants only have plus 12 to their stab and slash defenses, so if I'm going to be using any weapon, it'll be the Rapier. But I'm also going to give the Ursine Chainmace a shot, since I have full Inquisitors. Maybe that will be beneficial. I'm unsure as to if I need my Mage Robes, though. Okay, so there are a few things I need to test. 1, does the Eldritch spec work on the minions? 2, is it better to use my Ursine with full Inquisitor, or just use the Grazi Rapier? Well, if the Eldritch spec doesn't work, I'll be using the Abyssal Dagger, and also if the Eldritch doesn't work, I'll be using the Mystic Smokestaff instead. I'm hearing the minions have 100% weakness, so that means I need to hit 20s with the elemental spells, meaning I will need a 5-way swap with this set of gear. Also, I can use the Mystic Smokestaff. Enough workshopping, let's go do some testing. We do the lovely house teleport and run southeast to the Asgarnia Ice Dungeon. Inside, we run to the north, and then we run to the west. Holy lack of run energy. 55 kilograms? That'll go down when I start bagging extra gear that I don't need. I forgot the elemental runes. That's fine. I'm just here to test stuff the first time around anyways. Okay, we got minions. Can I spec them? Okay. So we can, it works. Oops. So protect from, oh, they explode, I see. All right, Eldritch works. That's cool. Oh, okay, so you can get away from them. Bro's making me run across the world, holy moly. 1 HP. 440, what a slow kill. Take pages. Oh, you can just take pages. We don't need pages on this account, so let's just loot and see what we get. Water Battle Staff, Alks Oak. Damn, okay. So once I learn the boss a little more, I think I might be able to do multi-kill trips. I definitely want to take care of the minions. And I didn't spec at all that kill aside from the Eldritch. All right, let's try the Rapier this kill. I totally forgot to mention that I can Eldritch spec the... Where is he? The Mugger. So on the way in here, if I want extra prayer prior to starting the fight, I can just bop him real quick. And boom, 120 prayer. Now that's using your noggin. All right, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing this kill, except I'm going to use the Rapier instead of the Ursine, and I'm not going to use the Abbey Dagger just yet, because I want an accurate estimate on the amount of time I will take to see how much of a time improvement the rapier is on the Ursine chain mace. Oh, that's cool. You can drag the elementals onto the opposite elemental, and then they'll die. That's cool. I think it's better to force them onto land so that I can constantly melee. Oh, yo! Look at that meta! That was crazy. Alright. 417. I'm thinking that... Oh, it's a new collection log. Very cool. Blood runes. I like blood runes. I don't think we can do anything with these desiccated pages. I said that weirdly, but whatever. 417. So I'm going to say that yes, the rapier is better. Doing so requires level 50 rune crafting. Okay, so this is a useless drop. And since it's untradeable, we just drop it. Inventory changes. I got the runes I needed to take care of the minions. The whole idea behind that is if we can one-shot the minions, that's another source of damage removed and will allow me to stay for longer trips. And it will be even better if I can bring less mage switches to do so. I'm actually going to alch the mage cape because we do not need it for this adventure, which gives us another inventory space. Oh, and I put my nature runes into my rune pouch. We're gonna be bagging the soul runes. I don't need them. Updated inventory is as follows: attack potions, food, spell runes, 51 kilograms now compared to the 55 of the previous inventory. We have our runes this time around, and we'll see what kind of damage we can get into. Oh, it doesn't auto-cast the spells. Oh, that sucks. Ice Elemental, Fire Blast. 36. Oh, it's AoE. Well, that's nice. Wait, Mystic Might doesn't even help? Huh. I was confused because according to the DPS calculator I ran with this setup, I should have been hitting 20s with blast spells. And since they have 100% elemental weakness, that means the damage doubles to 40, which is their health. So I was really confused as to why I was hitting 36s here as opposed to 40s. I don't know, the math just isn't mathing here, so if you have an explanation for this, be sure to leave that in the comment section down below. That was a bad kill. Jeez. Gold ore and Quarm. Alright, fine. Raygath, you get your blood rune sales. As I believe the magic damage percentage is not being correctly calculated when dealing with elementals, unfortunately my solution has to be to use the wave spells, which have a base max hit of 20. This doubled, of course, is 40 and will deal with the elementals promptly. 658 coins per blood rune on average. So, without further ado, we have some blood runes, we have some wave spells. These spells are actually better placed as they're closer to the combat that I will be doing. And now, I believe as long as we have a positive magic accuracy, we should hit on the elementals. So I have to get into the habit of equipping either my Eldritch Staff or my Mystic Smoke Staff, and it will put me over my magic accuracy. And of course, when you do hit with magic, you always hit your max hit on the elementals. So a bit of a blood rune sink boss, but that is okay as long as it prevents us from getting dealt more damage. I splashed. What? Huh? What are you talking about? Huh. I splash? I'm wearing my magic gear though. Wait, so what is my magic? Plus 41. Huh. Okay. So maybe I just keep doing 1-kill trips and just don't worry about doing the elementals. And just tank the damage from them. Take the lower kills per hour. Okay, so do I need to use Mystic Might then? In order to always hit? Maybe that's my answer? Okay, that kill was abhorrent. Goldor and U-Seeds. Hello, main account. Since I pretty much have my setup established, we are going to attempt some duos with A807, aka Burn. I've decided I'm going to swap to my Mystic Smokestaff to take care of the minions. We now have autocast set for our fire spell, which we need to use. We'll keep our spec weapons down here by each other. The Royal Titans. Now when you first enter this boss room, odds are you're going to want to have your range gear equipped. Now this changes when you start a kill after entering the instance, as you're able to get a melee hit on both Titans should you be quick enough. At the beginning of the fight, the Titans will spawn walls of either element, fire or ice, to block your path. You can use the opposing element to clear the walls, again water or fire, though personally I wouldn't bother with them if they are out of the way, especially along the rows 3 at the top and 3 at the bottom, as that is where the Titans will spawn in the following phases. Speaking of following phases, you will range the Titans until they come into melee range, at which point you will, well, melee them, of course. You do a lot more melee damage to the Titans, so you want to get them on land as fast as possible. In a duo, generally you want to focus one Titan, in my opinion, so that you can force the Titans to land faster. After being in melee range for an amount of time, the Titans will retreat back to their respective sides, spawning elementals of their type. Now, depending on your gear and combat level, you can decide to ignore them completely, or take care of them with the opposing element. A magic accuracy of plus 70 will guarantee that you hit. Once both Titans are forced onto land, you'll want to melee both of them until they are super low health. Throughout this process, a fire and water yin and yang sign will appear on the ground, which you will need to go to avoid massive amounts of damage, as the Titans stomp the ground, negating each other's power. At this point, while on the yin and yang symbol, if you want to dish out some extra damage, you can swap to your range gear. And that's really all there is to it. No walls will be spawned while the Titans are on land, only the elementals and the yin and yang sign. You'll want to do your best to kill the Titans simultaneously, for the other one gets buffed should the other fall. Following a few personal bests, I missed a flick. That's unlucky. Wait, you know what? I don't know if there's a death coffer or if everything just goes on the ground, so I'm just gonna go the long way and get my looting bag from the skeletons up here. It doesn't say I have a death storage in my Dude Where's My Stuff Runelight plugin. Alright, we teleport to pest control. Yay! That was a wicked combo though. Note to self, keep protect from melee on at all times during the last phase. Ooh, a teleport. That's very cool. Charge. 1 law and 1 big bone. Time to farm Kurasks with no leaf-bladed weapon. And that was KC 14. Not too bad. In short, the Giant Soul Amulet is the teleport item dropped by the Royal Titans and can teleport you to the boss. Additionally, it can teleport you to Bryophyta or Obor's lairs, respectively. So my first impression of the giant bosses so far is that they're actually quite a lot of fun. I'd say fun in both duos and solos. To counteract my problem of equipping the Eldritch Nightmare Staff to spec, I'm going to bring along air and fire runes in the inventory, so whenever I swap to the Eldritch Staff, the autocast spell doesn't get unselected. And yeah, we're gonna be doing these bosses until we get both of the prayer scrolls. I'm not sure if the staff is going to be good for me or not. I'm waiting for it to be added to the DPS calculator to see if I'm going to be using it at Fasani on the totems. Oh, and I also have to find a way to get some big bones. I have plenty of law runes, but the big bones. I killed giant frogs in the Lumbridge Swamp. No, I'm not kidding. I was eating lunch while I was doing it. So let's use the teleport for the first time. Oh, that's a cool teleport. Oh, what do I do with this? New PB, let's go. Oh shit, let's go, hey, we're spooned probably. 20 KC, let's go, read it right now. I need the power. Give me the power before the kill starts. Look at it, Mystic Vigor. Oh! I was talking shit earlier. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Ent. Alright. Okay. Alright, first cast with it! Yeah, we hit. Let's go. By reading the Mystic Vigor Prayer scroll, you essentially upgrade your Mystic Might prayer to the Mystic Vigor prayer. This requires level 63 prayer to use and gives you a 3% magic accuracy and defense bonus over Mystic Might, an additional 1% magic damage bonus, and an additional non-magic 5% defense bonus. By unlocking this prayer in my full magic gear, my trident's max hit has raised by 1 from 31 to 32, and my sanguinesti staff has gained no max hits. My sentence sounded leading, so I felt like I had to include that part. But like I said before, by unlocking this prayer, I can drop one of my infinity swaps for Fasani's Nightmare totems, as the prayer allows me to maintain my max hit with that additional magic damage bonus. Let's alch that. Hey, new PB. I guess I'll go for the range scroll now. A rune axe. Hey, a slight PB. Garbage pages and iron seeds. Another PB. Woo, gaming. I'm hoping the staff will at least be competitive, you know? What the saying? So if it's at least competitive, let's say we lose a max hit or like lose 2% DPS, I don't think that'll be a big deal at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Another amulet. Wow, that's
That's like your third one.
That's my third one, yeah, and 51 KC. It's alked. Nice. Another amulet? Huh?
Oh, that's funny.
What are these things
That's
doing?
insane. Is it on the collection log yet? I haven't even looked.
I imagine so. I don't know, where are the bosses? Royal Titans. Yeah, I have 4 and 53. That's crazy.
Oh.
Hey, congrats. That's a good one.
Oh, now they're a weird color.
Yep. They also have a new sound.
I have Augury, but looks like they have use.
I wanted to note that I have added death runes to my inventory for the blast spells to be used on the walls. Yes, this is a blatant attempt to save blood runes. What the? Mask of Renol? What is this? I'm just here to get my amulet of strength, man. That's so funny. Look at him. He's a happy boy. Happy.
Does that amulet stay in your inventory when you death pile?
Which one? Oh, it does. I didn't even notice.
Are you killing rats?
Yeah. If someone could have peeked at me for the amulet. Oh, God.
That's annoying.
It's just one of those things that Jagex overlooked with updates. So after discussing it a bit with Burn, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to bring my mage swaps up to 5 and swap out the occult. 86 magic accuracy should give me a really good chance of one-shotting the elementals every single time. I believe Burn said his accuracy is 87, so I'm only 1 off. Worst comes to worst, I'll have to keep the occult out as well. But truth be told, I really don't want to do a 6-way mage swap just for dealing with ads. I'll have to keep it for now, see what happens. But I'm gonna try the 5-way swap to begin with. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it's a 6-way swapper. Also, I've found out, doing some DPS calculations, my Sanguinesti staff is still my best in slot for pillars. However, with this new magic prayer, I get to drop one of my swaps. So my 6-way mage swap is now a 5-way mage swap, which is very nice. And also, I won't have to stay at the Giants for too much longer. I just need the range upgrade now, and then I can leave because the Twin Flame staff is the worst thing and is not helpful for my account whatsoever. In short, the Sanguinesti staff is my best in slot, followed by the Eldritch Nightmare staff with Fire Wave, followed by the Trident, followed by the Twin Flame staff. The staff really isn't too great for me. However, if you're planning on doing content, you should be calculating with your best in slot gear and not using my calculations. All right, after that last kill there, we have decided that the plus 60 magic accuracy should be enough for me to consistently one-shot the elementals. And hopefully that will be the last modification to our setup that I will need Yes, we bagged the occult. It's fine. We don't need it. We don't need the damage. We need the magical accuracy. So with that, let's go finish the Royal Titans. No. Okay, we're good.
Nice.
Saved.
So if you click the same time and you would, the sound of the thing hitting, as long as it's one tick away.
I'm gonna stick with my non-meta pleb way. And that includes going early. Oh, I splashed, even with the prayer. The threshold has to be pretty freaking high then.
Probably like just on the cusp with it. It was like 65, 70.
In this setup, I was at plus 60 magic accuracy. However, using the Mystic Vigor prayer puts me just over 70. Actually, it puts me at 70 because the calculations round down. However, I still managed to splash. I suspect that magic boosting prayers are half as effective at this boss fight. Now, I have a few reasons to suspect this. One, the instance I just showed, as mathematically I'm at the 70 threshold to never splash. Two, previously in the video I showed that I should have been hitting 20s with the blast spells, but I was only hitting 18s. The magic damage boost for the blast spells should have given me 4 max hits, but they gave me 2 max hits. And my last bit of proof is more conjecture than anything. This boss is designed to teach you how to gear swap, and therefore making the offensive magic prayers less effective actually sort of falls into line with that. So like I said, if they put them at 50% effectiveness, that checks out with the blast spells not being able to hit 20s, with the magic damage percentage gear I had, and the more recent splashing on elementals that I've shown. And that's because if the Mystic Vigor prayer is half as effective, that means I'd only get an additional 5 magic accuracy, bringing my total to 65, which is below the threshold of 70 for the guaranteed hit on the elementals. Whew, that was a lot. What do you think? Comment down below. I'd like to give a thank you to the channel members who support the channel with a monthly membership. To Sev, who joined at tier 1. Thank you. To Dio, who's been a member for over 3 years now. That is absolutely insane, man. Thank you so much. To Better CJ and Cody, who have both been channel members for over 2 years, respectively. Thank you. If you wish to support the channel, be sure to hit that join button below the video. Memberships start as low as a loonie a month, and you get access to the series-related videos 3 days before everyone else. Speaking of which, if you're hearing this right now, the next Inquisitor video is live at this very moment. But I guess you'll have to click the link on screen if you're a channel member to find out. And if it's been longer than 3 days, then I guess you can just click to watch the video on screen anyways. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, which is up right now.